Hello and welcome everybody to Radio Sirius, Part 2! So, this time I'm going to be doing the arena but I'm just going to do it for the daily rewards. And hopefully I can actually win something, because if you guys watch my previous videos, I for the life of me can't win the third arena assault. But I can win the 2 arena battles. I'm just not that good anymore. At this point I was actually thinking of swapping out Camus, but to be honest, well, Camus is... I like Camus. Camus is a cool character. So basically when I saw this Hector thing, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be a full Armor Knight team, isn't it? And wouldn't you guess it? I was right. I almost said I was white. I should actually talk about myself, to be honest, because I don't actually really talk about myself that much. I'm actually all the way from South Africa, to be honest. No, I'm not black or white for that matter, but I'm mixed. So, in other words, I'm like, half white, half black. Sort of like a mixture between the two. I'm actually just posting all these videos up now, because pretty soon I'm going to be going on college, and by the time I do go on college, I'm probably not going to be able to stream or do anything Fire Emblem-y until then, because I'm going into public management, and that's going to be like one really hard course to do, and I'm not going to have any time for this, so I'm just shoving all these videos out now, even though little to no people watch it. I just thought that I could upload some of my fails, because, seeing yourself fail kind of has a good satisfaction with it, but watching other people fail, is way better, isn't it? But yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell, and I'm a weeb. That's pretty much all I can say about myself. I will be incorporating some memes into some of my videos eventually, but for now I'm just going to leave it at that. To be honest, every single time there always has to be a Hector in my arena battles, no matter what. Either a Hector or a Lyn. Those Bravelins are some of the most annoying units I've come across. I mean, I can get rid of her, but the team comps that they have kind of makes it difficult. And especially it depends also on the map, because it either can favor you or not favor you at all. And because they have high speed units, because they have units that have high movement, it's kind of difficult for my team to keep up with them in a sense. But when I made this team, I sort of thought of the counters that I should have, because to be honest, even though Micaiah pretty much does nothing during my videos, the only reason I have her is for the Lanehearts and perhaps the Bravelins. The Black Knight is specifically there just to tank everything, and since he has a decent enough speed, he can just pretty much, double everything. Well, not everything, but the majority of them. And Aqua, because to be honest, I really have found her really useful. I mean, her buff gives the unit like 4 plus 4 to every stat, and just giving like a little boost to someone can make a big difference. And to be honest, Camus is just a stand-in unit because I want the bonus points. So basically that's just my team composition. Black Knight, Micaiah, Aqua, and whatever unit gives me bonus points for the season. I could have stressed that I could have taken someone out to actually put a healer on my team, but Seeing as I have the Sacrifice on Micaiah, I have actually used it, and I have found it actually pretty useful. To be honest, the Sacrifice like puts people up to max health at least. That's if she is at full health. And to be honest, who doesn't want a unit that has an advantage against cavalry and armored units? I mean, I just find it very useful. I mean, that's just my team comp. I mean, this team comp pretty much falls apart when it comes to mages. The fast ones. Because the Black Knight can't tank that, nor can Aqua. Well, Micaiah can somewhat tank certain mages, but she's not fast enough to do so. Must excuse me, my nose is a bit stuffed today. Now I even sound like I inhaled some more bees. And usually when there's a Brave Ike, there's always a Lionheart. But it's not always the case. I have seen some pretty weird comps. And to be honest, when I saw this one, I was like, hey, it's a normal team. Without any special stuff except for the seal that Ike has. But he's not going to be seeing any of my mages now, is he? It would have been so funny if I actually could get Luna. The Black Luna on one of my other characters. But, you know, it's a Black Knight exclusive for me, so it's kinda sad. Talking about the Black Knight, actually, I know Zalgius and the Black Knight are the same person, but why can't you equip their skills together? Because I tried to put the Warp Powder on the Black Knight, and to be honest, it can only be equipped by the original unit. And yes, I kind of understand, you know, you can't have something that OP, but isn't the Black Knight and Zalgius the same person? Shouldn't I be able to put it on? And to be honest, the Zalgius isn't that much of a good unit, because I know he has more defense, which is okay. I like defense. But he has less speed. And with the playthroughs that I'm doing, speed is kind of essential. Because everyone in this arena at least has at least plus minus 35 speed. Or 31 speed, I should say. And to be honest, I really need it. Because most of my people on my team aren't that speedy. Well, the Black Knight is speedy, so is Aqua, but I don't use Aqua for fighting. I actually just realized that Ike had a resistance ruin on him. Not a ruin, a seal. I'm just talking about League of Legends. But anyway, in any case, that's basically the arena battles done, and my 100 feathers reward. So now I'm basically going on to the arena assault. Yes, the dreaded arena assault where I can't win 3 battles. Seeing as if this video comes out, the ranked season should probably be reset. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually do a recording of a full arena battle. So basically I'm going to do all 7 arena battles and all 7 arena assault battles. All 7 of them. And yes, it's most likely that I'm not going to be able to do them all, but so I'm going to put them in separate videos, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty dang long. What I'm afraid of is that I'm going to have to keep on restarting, because when I usually do these arena battles, I tend to fail even more. And to be honest, like, when I record myself, I kind of feel as if I put myself kind of a bit under pressure, because like, hey, I'm actually letting people see this. I don't want them to see that I'm actually really bad at this game. And to be honest, I am actually really bad at this game. And yes, I'm sure you've noticed that my Ninian still has a heavy blade on it. I still haven't changed any seals. So here's the thing about this team though. I didn't take into perspective, because I just kind of shrugged it off, but that debuff from Sakura actually messed things up a bit for me. You're gonna see soon. I should have actually let Bowie kill that Sakura when I had the chance. At this point I wanted to use Ninian on the front lines, but her defense isn't that great, and that Fujome has got like 49 attack. I think she has more speed as well. So that's why I just placed Ninian like next to the Black Knight. I mean next to Bowie. And yes, that was a poison strike Alphonse. You know, having your attack speed debuff is really annoying actually. I mean, look at that. To be honest, I must admit, like, he actually had a pretty good strategy with this team. I mean, like, I basically almost couldn't hurt the Sakura, no matter how hard I tried. But to be honest, I must admit, good strategy. And yes, I did fail there. If I just attacked with the Black Knight, moved Lissa down, and danced with Ninian, I would have killed her back then. But no, I did not do that. To be honest, I actually got a bit confused here, thinking that she had the panic, I think it's called panic, staff on it that deals 10 damage. I'm not sure what it's called, panic. You guys can just correct me if I'm wrong. But I clearly don't have eyes. At this point I was like, you know what? Goodbye, Sakura. I'm tired with you, tired of you debuffing my people. But you know, the Black Knight always comes through, even when times are hard. Whoops, clicky chair. So that's basically my first arena win. And here comes my second one, I think. Oh yes, I think I actually have someone named that, called Landfear, but for some reason it's called Landfear. It's kind of funny. So that's a pretty scary looking team as well, by the way. I mean, that Noe with Vantage was actually kind of scary. I mean, anyone with a lot of speed is scary, especially with a person that has no tactics like me. So basically I thought, you know, I'm not gonna be able to double the majority of these people, especially that Leaf. So I had to kind of rethink my strategy by taking out this Ephraim and swapping him with someone else. At first I thought Julia, but I was like, nah, not her. She won't be able to do any good doubling, so I took someone else that should be able to get the job done. I mean, like 40 40 speed. I think like my Ayla is like the only one who's got plus minus 40 speed at this point on my team, besides her and Nino. I mean, look at that. Well, the Morgan's speed is kind of bad, but her resistance is okay. So my plan was to reposition some of my heroes so that I could get the speed and attack boost. And then I decided, seeing as these people can't reach me yet and Morgan, I decided to put Nino there and dance for her, even though the dance only gives defense plus 5, but hey, that's cool. So I decided to give her the buff, and I just positioned my units like that. And I let them all gain suicide on me. I was a bit confused about what the Leaf was doing at this point, so basically just swapped with Zalgius, so then Raven should kill himself against Zalgius, even though Zalgius I think has less speed than him. But I still one-shot him for some reason. It must look so strange, like you're battling and then like the enemy Leaf just like flies over Noe and goes back. So at this point I was like, you know, what am I going to do now? Because the Black Knights, there's no way the Black Knight is going to be able to stand against that, no way. So I thought maybe I should try using Nino again. And I was like, wait, I have a plan. So I one-shotted the Noe. And then I basically swapped with Zalgius to get her out of harm's way. And I danced for Zalgius so he can have 46 defense, and now I don't think Leaf should be able to hurt him. Oh wait, he did. Yeah, but that's, you know, that's little next to nothing. To be honest, that was quite an okay map, and like Nino kind of realized it, but, you know, GG. And then comes the dreaded third battle. And yes, I still haven't swapped out the 2 fortified defense wins. So, yeah, third battle. This is the team that I lost with last time. I was thinking, hey, I think I'm going to use a different healer this time. And then I was like, but I don't really have any good functional healers though. I could have taken Sakura in this case actually, because her physique would have really helped. Her physique would have actually helped a lot on this map. But instead I think I went back with Clarine again. Because I wanted a mounted unit. I know that Rider's Bane was actually kind of scary for her, but I felt that having a mounted healer would have been better. So I decided to just go with Clarine again. But it's literally the same team that lost to the other one in my previous video. So basically I used the same team. What could possibly go wrong? So basically I was like, oh no, my Tiki's gonna get doubled by this Lilina, but I was like, oh yeah, I forgot, I completely gave Tiki lots of speed buffs and speed skills. As you can see, she's got 32 speed. Yes, I know it's a tall build. At this point I wanted to use Mer to actually tank that Lilina. I know that Mer has more attack, but I'll get a weapon advantage if I use Tiki. So I just decided, thought for a minute, and I swapped them up. You can take a guess who's going to die first. If I maybe had a Les rallying item, the Les rallying skill on my Clarine, I think she would have taken less damage, because 19 is still quite a bit. So this is the point where my brain just stops functioning, by the way. So I let Mer go and take a hit at this Lilina. Then they take a finish off without seeing that Ike, by the way, who is going to kill her now. And then Jenny, that's next to Mer, is just going to basically attack her, and then Matilda is going to kill Clarine with her Rider's Bane. So basically I done goofed again. And I was like, oh man. What did I do? Why did I do this? So I thought it would be better just to make a tactical retreat, because what else can I do? Because I could own a suicide on these people again. The first thing that came to mind was actually getting rid of this Jenny, because if I didn't, then she would have just kept on healing everyone again. I was actually tempted to actually let Tiki go and kill herself over this Ike, but then I was like, no, I actually need both of them right now. So what I did was basically just put Noe in front rather, because she'll have the advantage against him. To be honest, she I think dealt less damage to him because of the steady breath that he has. So I was like, nah. She's got Noe's debuffed, I can't let her attack that Ike now. Oh, she is actually going to die, and Noe was my only chance of survival. So at this point things started to kinda look up. I was like, oh thank goodness I can kill Ike. But then we still kinda had the Jenny and Matilda to deal with, but Matilda apparently didn't have any skills on her. Well, she did have skills, but no special. So I was like, and then Jenny for some reason moved in front of her and boop. Ignis proc just killed her, and Matilda pretty much couldn't do anything against my Noe. I was actually kind of confused at this point because I was like, why don't they put the... I mean, she has all the skills and stuff, why not put a special on her? Unless I just wanted to use her as a Wily bot, but I don't see the need for that. But in any case, I actually won. I won my third battle in Arena Assault for the daily rewards. I actually did it, can you believe it? You know how happy I felt? So happy. But then I actually thought of when the ranked season ends of how I'm going to have to do 7 of those. But in any case, hope you enjoyed Radio, hope you enjoyed Radio Sirius Part 2, because I'm pretty sure you'll have to buckle up for Part 3 pretty soon. So in any case, thanks for watching, I hope you liked it. If you don't like it, then that's also okay, as long as you took your time to watch it. Because, you know, every little view helps the channel a lot. And, you know, you guys are awesome. So, thanks for watching, and have an awesome day. And hopefully maybe I won't actually lose my next arena battles. Bye bye!
Give me more! More! Wonderful!